Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day. Let's talk about what we're doing today. Just want to get the music up and running. Let me just turn it down a little bit. There we go. That should be good. Okay, let's talk about what we're doing today. iPod, let's bring it up. So, as the title suggests, we are doing Territorial. We'll do that for the regularly scheduled program times. And then after that, we're going to do the member stream. So we'll say member stream after. But that'll be a separate stream for members only because I can't switch halfway through. Okay, so that sounds good. Yes? Good. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Corgi, I'm your biggest fan. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm happy to meet you, sir. Is this a real stream? Well, of course it is. Why would it not be? 1 a.m. gang? Nice. All right. It's dailies time. Let's do our dailies. Let's get Flaggle out there. We love starting with Flaggle. Let's start with, I like Vietnam. Give me Vietnam. Ooh. Okay. First thought is this could be Uzbekistan. We're to the south east of our target, so we need to move northwest. So Uzbekistan will give us a good mark of how close we are. I think this is a stand though. Yeah, we're right there. So it's to the southeast of Uzbekistan, which would be either Kyrgyzstan or Tajikistan. I'm going to do Kyrgyzstan first. And that's wrong. So Tajikistan? Right? Yes, it is Tajikistan. Okay. So I was wrong about the Uzbekistan flag. But the Uzbekistan flag I feel like is pretty similar, right? No, it's not. I don't know why my brain was like, well, maybe because I've played this in Dummy Nation that my brain was like, that's close enough. That's what you're thinking of. But in fact, it was Tajikistan. Okay. Can you pick the shape of Tajikistan? I think it's this boy. That's obviously Greece. I forgot what this was, but we've talked about what that was. What is this? Yeah, Burundi. Okay, Burundi and Bolivia. Got it. Well, we got it right. Can you pick the flag of a country that neighbors Tajikistan? That's Cambodia. That's Saudi Arabia. That's Malaysia. That's Indonesia. I don't know that one. That's the Netherlands. This is Afghanistan. I think actually Afghanistan does border. Yes! That's the Caribbean Netherlands. That's Tokelau. I've never heard of that, and that's Western Sahara. Okay. Learning new flags as we go. All right. What is the estimated population of Tajikistan? I'm going to say it's 3 to 5 million. I don't think it's that very popular. Also, thank you for subscribing, brother. I appreciate you. It's 8 million. That's surprising. What's the currency used? This is shot in the dark. I'm going to say it's the Som. It's the Somani. Yeah. Don't know much about Tajikistan as a country. That's okay. Hey, let's move on to the Wordle. Wordle. Okay, well that's just Italy. That's an easy one. That's a real easy one. I feel like Italy is a very notorious boot shape. Everyone knows about it. We'll do the bonus rounds though. Can you name the neighbors of Italy? Sure, I'm just gonna name them. France, Austria. We've got Switzerland. We've got San Marino. We got Vatican City. And we got Slovenia. Nailed it. Boom, 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 boom. All of Corgi's trauma's coming back. Yeah, from fighting down Italy twice, both at San Marino and Vatican City. Hard days when we had to deal as in Dummy Nation, for sure. All right, next bonus round. Can you guess the capital city? Yeah, it's Rome. And can you guess the flag for Italy? Well, yeah. Two most common spoken languages. We got Italian. I'm gonna say English. Yeah. Boom. Wonderful. We did that. I ain't doing that crazy round. But let's move on. We've got a global to do. What's the secret for winning in Territorial? Just practice. Same as everything. Same as everything, brother. Everything just takes a little bit of practice. Like this game takes practice. You don't think nobody starts off with knowledge of geography. But anyway, speaking of geography, we're here in France. France is warm, so the answer's close by. Let's rule out Africa. And then let's move over to Poland. Poland's warmer, but not quite there. Give me a Georgia. Closest countries, Georgia and Poland. Which leads me to believe... What about Greece? Let me just get Greece in there. Greece is adjacent to the answer. Okay, the reasoning why I was going Greece is because if it was north, it would be France and Poland were closer than Georgia. The answer is not Turkey because Georgia's adjacent to Turkey. So Georgia's not showing up as adjacent. And it could be Albania, North Macedonia, or Bulgaria. Let's go with North Macedonia. North Macedonia is adjacent to the answer. It is Albania. Albania's not it. Okay, it is Bulgaria. Come on, show me Bulgaria. There we go. Nailed it. Let's go. Cyprus? No. When it's dark red like this and it says it's adjacent to it, Greece is not adjacent to Cyprus. I think you could maybe say Turkey is adjacent. I don't even know if the game would give you that, though. All right, what's next? Let's think. Travels. We got travels today. Today, I like to go from Qatar to Kazakhstan. Okay, Qatar only has one border, and that is with Saudi Arabia. So that is number one. And then let's think about this. Hey, Brick King, thank you for subscribing. If we go Iraq, Iran... I think Uzbekistan connects both. I think that's right. Otherwise, we could go Iraq, Azerbaijan, Russia. Actually, I think we're going to do that. Wait, does Iraq share a border with Azerbaijan? Or is it just Turkey? I think we need to just roll through. Yeah, the answer was Iran. And Turkmenistan, I think, actually connects both. Yes. Okay. So I'm glad we didn't guess Uzbekistan. It doesn't actually border both. Ooh, top 22%. Let's go. Oh, dude, let's go. That's a big one for us. So we could have gone Azerbaijan and Russia. But that would have been an extra one. Because I was thinking Iraq bordered it, but I was like, that seems wrong. So we did it right. We did it right, ladies and gentlemen. That was a tough one. I'm glad we took a minute to think about it. Let's move on to USA. Iraq doesn't touch? Yeah. It's hard to tell without the borders. But now that I see the borders, yeah, obviously they don't touch. Michigan to Idaho. Okay, so let's go Wisconsin. Wisconsin to Minnesota. From Minnesota, we can go one of the Dakotas. We'll go North Dakota. And then we go Montana. And we should be there. Yes, in fact, we are. By the way, if you ever wanted to know, this region of Idaho, the reason why it goes up like this and has such weird shape was because this was all mining town, but it was really lawless. And neither Montana or Washington wanted this area. So Idaho took it. It's the same thing with like Oklahoma. Nobody wanted this region of Oklahoma because it just wasn't very valuable and it was just like a trouble spot. So like there was a big thing of like who's gonna take it, and it was eventually like Oklahoma was like, I'll take it. All right, we're all the way up to win taken, huh? Oh, okay. First picture right away. Vesdejo. Okay, this is a crazy language. It's European though. Any identifying markers that will help? First off, what do be that? I think that's like a street, like you pay to park type thing. The flag is not helping. It is one singular color. To my knowledge, there are not any country flags that have one singular color. Is this German? I don't think so. I don't think the Z over... I don't know German that well. But according to my knowledge, you don't have that boy. Can I get... click off you? There we go. Just to stop my movement. There's a part of me that wants to say that this is Italian. But I don't know European languages enough to be like, yeah, that's Italian. I don't think this is Norse. Because the O's don't have symbols over them. I'm going to go. But this guy's uniform doesn't look Italian, does it? I'm going to say this is Vienna. I'm going to say this is Vienna in 1930. Because I don't know this language, but I feel like that's right. It was Italian? No, it's Slovenian. Okay. It was 1961. I was way off. Okay, 110 points. That's a tough one to come back from. Okay. Let's think about this. This seems like a Chinese New Year celebration or kind of festival of lights, but this is not China. China would not have this architecture. This is very European. We have flagpoles, but no flags are up. Very unfortunate for us. What does your thing say? React. Okay, so this is like a traveling lights festival. So this could be anywhere. This could even be in the United States. You know what? I got burned twice yesterday. Throw me in frickin' Sydney. This could be Australia. When is this? This is pretty recent. Let's say this is 2018. It was New Zealand. Let's go. Let's go. At least I'm in the right region of the world. Still not a good score. But we'll take it. We'll take it. Ooh, wow. Now this is crazy. You have a ship in like the middle of a city, essentially. We are in Asia. But where in Asia? And how did they get this ship into seemingly a parking lot? Doesn't that seem crazy? My thought here, as this is not China. We've never had an answer that was in China. I don't even know if China's in the game. So it's either South Korea, Tokyo, or Taiwan. I'm saying this is like not Seoul, but like down here. I'm saying this is Korea. When is this? This looks like a stylized photo that is not that long ago. Like it appears to be, but it's probably just a filter. I'm saying 2013. 1998. It was Japan. Frick. Oh, man. Oh, man. If I knew the difference between Chinese and Korean or and Japanese, y'all be cooked. Y'all would be cooked. That is definitely not Korean. I have no idea what Korean looks like. Hold on. Can we Google this really quickly? Show me Korean language. Show me Korean language. Show me an example. Show me an example. No. I'll look at this later. Whatever. Okay. Bad round. Bad round. Gee, I wonder where this is. This is the United States. Duh. Now, this man's dressed as a clown. He really should have thought about his makeup. And I love how this man also was like friends with this guy, but clearly didn't plan ahead to buy the outfit. And he's just like, I'll face paint. It kind of looks like a trans flag. We got a pride. This is a pride event. Now, where is this? This could be anywhere, brother. Where do people protest pride? We got steps. I want to say this is like Supreme Court, but this is definitely not the Supreme Court. At least I don't think. Ugh. Oh, man. I'm going to say it's San Francisco, but this could be literally any city in the United States. We'll say it's Sacramento. I don't think it's Sacramento either. When is this? This was last year. 2019, that's Boston. Yep. Got screwed there. Got screwed there. Horrible round. Horrible round. Okay, this is Rome. There's no way that you have a gaudy church like that that's not in Rome. That looks very Roman architecture. And I mean that gaudy in like a kind of in a positive light. It's very like well worked on. This is an expensive church. That kind of looks more like an Italian outfit. Now when is this? Let's say 1926. 1915. Frick, that's Ukraine. Oh my god. The worst score I've ever gotten, 662. Horrible. Horrible. Those were some good photos, but they were all very tricky. That one, if I knew the languages in these ones, I could have gotten it. This one, I feel very happy about even getting close to. That one, if I knew the language, I could have gotten. That one was just, that could have been any city. It's hard to tell. Unless you like are from the city of Boston. I don't think you're going to be like, yeah. What's a straight pride parade? Okay, well, let's not get into that. And then this one is just like, again, if I knew Ukrainian, I might have been able to get that. Oh, well. It happens like that sometimes. But that's been our dailies. Hope you enjoyed. I got 738. Good job. Good job. This was a tough one. This was a tough one. How? They were tough. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know languages, brother. I'm not European. If you're European and you grew up in Europe, you probably can recognize what language this is and be like, ah, yes, exquisite. But for little old me, impossible. Also, Uther, good to see you, brother. Uther, why are you streaming so early on Saturdays? What's going on there? Did you do the travel weekly? No, I haven't. I'll save that for in-game. Let's do Europe. I said, how is that Ukraine? Yeah, like that one blew me away. That was Ukraine. Personally, that is the first picture of Ukraine I have ever seen outside of Soviet. Well, I guess it was still in like the USSR at that point. Was it? I don't know. I've never really seen any pictures of Ukraine from like, let's say 1960 and before. I guess 1918 Poland on that Ukrainian one. See, good guess. I went straight with Roman architecture. It looked very Roman to me. I was incredibly fooled. It said Muzak on that sign. Is Muzak Polish? All right, good luck, boys. Oh, come on. Let's not start out today spawning directly on top of me, my guy. Let's just have a day. Let's just have like a game where I don't have to worry about stream sniping and I can just go somewhere. That'll be fun, right? It looked Eastern European. See, you have a better eye for that than I do. I thought that was just pure Roman. Eastern European architecture, I recognize more post Soviet Union. It has a very distinctive style, but that looks spot on from Italian, which it probably could have gotten influences from Italian. It was a very popular form of architecture. Anyways, let's focus on the game. We got big things to do here. Now, we have to worry about this guy up here. Is that you? No, it's not. Okay, that's a bot. So let's start working through our bots down here. We've got a few to get through. Knock you down. 9% is pretty good. There we go. We can go through that bot. This guy's coming up. Unfortunately, we have a lot of bots on our team that are in the way and just going to have to unfortunately yield land to, but we still get a good chunk of land out of it. Let's push for that. And grab these islands just in case something happens. Oh, that bot's still alive. I thought I had gotten it. Okay. Oh, hold on. Can I get over here real quick? That would be a pretty sneaky move. I don't know if I'm going to. Or if it's really worth fighting, because I do really kind of need to work backwards. But still, it's a good chunk of land. The availability of it intrigues me, especially as you're fighting down south. You full sent down south. So my boat landing is actually perfect timed. Yes. It'll be a good chunk of land for me. I'm going to go ahead and collapse on this and just make sure I get this land too. And grab your land. So we're going to miss out on Ireland, which is unfortunate. But still get a little bit of a chunk of it. Northern Ireland mostly. And now we're the crown. Huzzah. Good news for us. Great day. We have a lot of troops too. So we can actually just start to roll through some weaker players. And I don't see a concern on the board. No, we're fine. So we can definitely afford to do this and just roll through Albion. And oh, you pushed me off, you little silly goose. Let me get Ireland back. Wonderful. Almost got landlocked. Yeah, isn't that always the trick? Is, you know, when you're on the front lines, is trying not to get landlocked. But at the same time, when you're talking about what's best for the team, a lot of times it's literally just let yourself get landlocked and move on. And just donate, you know? I'm almost at 60,000. I could move fast. Let me move fast. You silly goose, you're going to cut me off. Oh, you get pushed back. Get wrecked, nerd. There we go. And we move fast. Huzzah. That should be enough to complete both. Wonderful. How do you get Europe 2024 in Ages of Conflict? Couldn't tell you. Never. Don't play the game. GG's, boys. Wait, did I play that game? Is there going to be more Warnament content? No. Unfortunately not. It was a game I enjoyed playing, but just from a business perspective, the video is absolutely tanked. 10 out of 10s, all of them. And they take longer to produce than any other thing, so it just doesn't make any business sense to do it. Nobody's interested in the game, which is fine. I thought it was a good game. I feel bad for the developers. I think they did a good job. Minus the size of the windows that you would have on screen. Those are tremendously too large. They take up literally like, here's a menu, and then here's a menu. And you have this little section right here to move. It's like, once you're done with a county, the menus don't go away. You have to use this slider to move, to then click on another county to like upgrade that. No contest. We'll worry about contests later. Brothers, we're still in first place by so much. We don't have to hit every contest. It's fine. We're going to be playing for 3 hours. We'll have plenty of contests, but I think it's worthwhile getting ourselves warmed up. When's the member stream? It'll be at 1 p.m. Pacific. What does docket mean, bro? It's the schedule for today, bro. It is a docket. It's the schedule for every day. So instead of having to ask me when something is, you can just use the tools in front of you I provided and just type docket and it'll update the schedule. It'll tell you what the schedule is. It's helping you be more self-sufficient. So you don't have to rely on others for the answers that you want. You know? It's just a tool. All right, I'm ready to donate. Yep, there you go. Good job, British Mapper. You used it. Okay. How are we looking? Very divided. It's fine to go down here in the regular game, but know that in like a contest, we need to focus this region. We need to focus this region. So if all you guys moved up here, it'll be good. But for this game, it doesn't matter. We'll win regardless. We have 61% already. The one color flag was the old Libyan flag. Why would the old Libyan flag be in Slovakia? I don't believe Slovakia had any territories. What time zone am I in? US Pacific. PST, yeah. Oh, brother. Save up. You want to attack if you have the crown, this is something that killed somebody yesterday. Yesterday. If you have the crown, you want to be maximizing your troops. So even if you're getting donations, you want to attack for like 11% once a cycle. A cycle is this vertical bar filling up. Because again, it's going to be fine here, but if you ever get in the situation as the crown, know that if people are donating troops to you. So if you fall because you don't have enough troops, then the entire team's going down with you. So be patient, take your time. Getting full sent is not an L, it's a victory. You are 8 hours ahead, Corgi, so add 8. What are you talking about? Uther. Oh, you're talking to somebody in chat. I see. Yeah. I mean, realistically, if you don't know how to convert the time, Google it. You have the collective knowledge of humanity. If me and you are talking right now, you are connected to some electrical device that has that capability. So if you're asking someone in chat to be like, what time is that for me? It is much easier and much better for you to learn how to do that yourself than to ask the question. Because it's just like, what time is it for you? I don't know. Like, don't make someone else do math for you. It's a very like transitional thing from like being in like elementary and just in school in general and being an adult. Is like being in school, if you have a question, you're encouraged to ask the teacher everything. Whereas an adult, if you go into the workforce and you ask your boss every time you have a question, he's going to get real mad at you. Be like, I hired you to figure it out. GG's. No, that was nice of you to do, Uther. But I just encourage people to be more responsible, not responsible, but just able to answer their own questions. Like you have the tools in front of you. Like it's not like, oh, you're so stupid or anything like that. It's literally just, hey, you can like learning how to do things on your own will help you more in life. So 9 p.m. and tea and biscuit, fish and chips, bean on toast time. Yeah. Bean on toast time. It's 8 hours ahead. What's that in bean on toast time? If we're doing TT, I'm going to try and sneak in those membership TT games. I'm going to be honest with you. We're not going to. So big L to you, Ahmed. No, I imagine we're going to do probably Domination, maybe Among Us. Yeah, it is crazy that like through our phones we have the collective knowledge of humanity at our disposal. Like at any time. And I'm sure at some point in the future we'll start to have chips in our brain so we won't even have to carry around the phone. We'll just have that knowledge. We won't even have to look it up. It'll just be there. Assuming that we don't all die out in the water wars. Assuming that we fix climate change, the future will be cool. Hey, the famous Mortimer. Thank you for subscribing, brother. Welcome to the Corkers. All right, so we're off to a decent start. Mr. Blank Corgi, I humbly ask that if you want to start near me, it's fine. But if you're starting to the point where we touch before you touch a bot, you're far too close. Like, think like this guy is about as close as you need to be to a teammate. I'm getting throttled here, brother. Got a lot of angry people. But it's okay, because if they're wasting troops on me, then they'll just weakening themselves up for teammates. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Just keep doing it. I'll be here. I'll be here. Yeah. Keep focusing on me, not the giant guy below you with twice your troops. This is perfect. Oh, you got me. Oh my gosh. What am I going to do? Oh, what? Greenland's there? Oh, shoot, man. Did you trade your chance of victory to take out the streamer? We got him, boys. Usually does polls on what we play. Yeah, we'll do a poll. But that's trade secrets for the membership stream. Don't share it with the normies. Ahmed's in first place. Yeah, dude. Ahmed's good. Ahmed, what are you ranked now? Has your ranking changed? Ugh. When you guys are playing Territorial, I'm going to go watch the new video. The new video is just the tremendous battle we had in the Civil War that went on for 40 minutes. It was a good one. I wish I had talked more during it, but I specifically didn't talk a lot because I didn't want to give the strategy away of what we were trying to do to win the game. Well, hopefully it's still entertaining. I'm at work not working? Dude, I mean, here's the thing that like is very shocking. The average American works 4 to 5 hours in an 8-hour shift. Most people take long breaks. I mean, I used to be like, all right, I'll start my work at noon. I'm going to screw around all morning unless I have something urgently due. I'm going to screw around all morning and then I'll start my work at noon and I'll be done by 3 and then I'll be done. So I really only worked like 3 hours. I work 3 to 5 minutes a day. It's just crazy how much you can accomplish the same amount of tasks in so little time, but yet you're required to sit in an office all day. So I was like, all right, I'm on YouTube. Corgi, what is your real name? It's Austin, brother. All right, good luck, boys and girls. You're 3rd in Territorial, 4th in Discord? How's that possible? If you're 4th in Discord, how can you be 3rd in Territorial? Well, I guess maybe someone had banked a lot of points prior to this month. That you'd be 4th in the Discord. That would make sense. I'm 57 in TT. I fell off. I think you're still higher than me. Heaven forbid I only play this game 3 hours a day. I mean, next month, I think I'll get a lot higher in ranking. Just because I've been a little bit inconsistent here in June and July. But I'm planning on fixing that in August and onwards. Yeah. Good bot. Good bot. No, I can push down here, but I really don't want to border you. I really want to border another person. Oh, frick. Well, the bot went away. Very unfortunate. But I've got enough friends around me. I really shouldn't be terrified. Only in 41st place, though, so not exactly crushing it. And I'm kind of on the front line, so I think my responsibility is just kind of hold, let people kind of work through back lines. Like, this is kind of our back lines at this point. And protect you if at all possible. I don't know if that's going to be possible just because you are so weak on troops. Yeah, I like Middle Franken's move. Oh, we'll go ahead and move on. Help Myopic. Save him the bot so he can get down here if necessary. And honestly, I'm at red interest. I'm going to push this guy. Not the best move in retrospect. Actually, it's fine because this guy doesn't touch me. And I can help bring through Hello and take down a big player who otherwise would be a little bit scary to our team. Yeah, this guy's trying to give me a warning shot. It's not going to work for me. And we get the full donation. Huge. That's very big for us. And I'm going to start just clearing out this back guy. And watching Myopic's back at the same time. So he gets a shot. I'm going to go into him. Just let him know, hey, bud, I'm right here. We got people coming from both sides, so it's not a concern. Furry's going to finish up and hopefully turn back here in a second. But we've got still a lot of people over here. So still important to be responsible with troops in this moment. Furry was smoking and went alone. Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you go alone. But don't worry, we're going to come to his rescue. We're going to give him some, what's it, Nicorette or whatever? help him with his bad habit. Actually, we're probably enabling his bad habit because it worked. So I'll do it again. Of going out in the spawn alone. It's dangerous to go out there alone. Here, take this. And we just give him all of our troops. There we go. Okay. Now, good time to donate. And Middle Franken, I do want to keep you alive because you are guarding a lot of people from the Dogecoin. Yeah. And you're not able to get a lot of help. This guy's going backwards. It's a smart thing to do. He's trying to protect our back lines, but he's kind of in a hard spot. Is this you too, Middle Franken? No, it's King of Pity. He went in very deep, having no troops. This is kind of a bad habit of ours, is a lot of people will go deep into enemy territory, assuming that they'll get troops without looking at the borders and realizing that there's other issues at play. There we go. We got that one taken care of. And I'm not calling out you, King of Pity, but I've noticed a lot of people will do that is they'll charge forth assuming they'll get donations and not look at the back lines and realize, hey, we don't have troops right now to give you. Like it's an important distinction to become a better player is, yeah, pushing for land and knowing when to push is great, but also looking at your back lines, realizing who's got troops and who's ready to donate and who's not. Like I think the biggest weakness of our team is not recognizing that we have another area we need to push and can't support three places to donate at once. And when we do, it weakens us more than strengthens us. Corgi, my mom died an hour ago? Oh, brother, I'm sorry. Here's the thing with mourning is you just let it out. Don't try and be tough soldier. You just feel whatever you need to feel and do whatever you need to do. Everyone mourns differently. Don't let anyone shame you for how you need to. But I do sympathize with you, brother. That's a tough one. Contest? Yeah, we can wait for the contest. We only got 2 minutes. Corgi, should I do a TT video? Why not? You got nothing to lose. If it interests you, pursue it. The worst thing that will happen is you just don't like it and you'll move on with your life. The worst thing you can do is hold on to the hope of or the dream of doing something and wait until you're 30 and then start to do it, like a certain Corgi Circus, and then realize that if you had started 10 years ago when you really wanted to, you probably would have been very successful. When will the member stream start? 1 p.m. Pacific time. Luhansk hasn't shown up a lot. It's summertime. I'm sure he's traveling and doing fun stuff. What time zone? U.S. Pacific time. If you don't know how to convert that, Google it. Corey, I only see 2 mods in stream, bro. There's 34 people here. 2 mods is more than enough. What did Craft do to get moderator? Been here for 6 months, be over 18, and then also be incredibly helpful and friendly. All right, good luck, boys. We know our priority. Asia, Africa. Abis, thank you for the suggestion. Put it in the video comments. I don't take recommendations here. We do it democratic process. Most upvoted nation is the one that we play. Are we getting botted? Looks like it. Whenever the number keeps going up incrementally, it's because bots are getting added. We have more people in this game than we do the stream, so we're getting botted. So don't trust dots. Remember, Asia, Africa is our big focus. And Africa, I mean Northern Africa. That's got to be our focus. Corgi, is there a role in your Discord server for YouTube members? No. Because honestly, I would say probably about 80% of YouTube members are gifted members. And that changes so frequently month to month that would be such a logistical nightmare to give and take that I choose not to do it. If YouTube gave an option to be like for the people who pay for their own memberships, if I could sort the members by that, then I would create a role for that. But for everyone who just gets gifted it for like a month, you're talking the fluctuation of 200 people at least a month. And that would take a lot of time to individually give every single person a role. And not to mention that a lot of people's roles are different, or names are different on YouTube and Discord. So it would be a logistical nightmare. Yeah, get in there. Corgi's cool. Good job. Joe Biden, we focus. We got to fight. Hey, if you're on the back lines, you immediately go. You don't save. We push. Oh, this is bad. Guys, we got to focus over here. Where did everybody go? Why is everyone middle? This is a bad spot. Just FYI. This is a bad spot. Get Asia. Look at how much land the red team has just in Asia because everyone ignored it and tried to squeeze through to try and be a hero on the front lines. Don't donate me, brother. I don't need your troops. Hey, Dogecoin, right now, go. Square, go. Look at how much is exposed back here. We're about to lose our entire back lines. We don't have any back lines because everyone went so forward. The priority is east to west. If the east is not taken, you need to put it down a dot there and then continue onwards. Is this not taken? Then I go there. Is this not taken? Then I go there. Is this not taken? Then I go there. If this not taken, then I go there. But for 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. Not looking good for us. Our timing's all off. We're very threatened. And then this guy's coming up. I can hold off this guy for a moment, at least until Aziz gets over there. But hopefully this guy doesn't block him. And that's free land. Yeah, this guy's only got 24,000 troops. Okay, at least he's blocked, but he's coming up, isn't he? No, that's the PL guy. I'm with you, Aziz. I'll charge, but I need your help. He's got twice as many troops as I do. Hey, you charge. Yeah, I was about to say, where's your charge? Like, don't get me wrong, I'll help. There we go. Okay, that's taken care of. Now we got to deal with this issue over here. But the timing is so off that things are looking bad. Sahara's getting attacked by the crown, so he's not going to be able to help. Incognito and Bills, you gotta take the brunt. You guys gotta fight this guy. No, Bills. We need you to fight this guy. I don't know why you're messing around with a guy who's got 400,000 when there's a guy with 1 million threatening our back lines. Who's this? Pop? Ah, Incognito. We're at that point where, like, if we don't play well, we're about to lose. Even though we have most of the land, things can turn on us very quickly. Keep going, Incognito. The fortunate thing, the thing that saved us, is these three guys didn't full send. If they had full sent, we would have lost the game right then and there. It's the importance of not full sending or full donating, is that you have troops. You play the patient game, we overcome. The guy wasn't able to push through because he ran up against a number of players that could fight him down. Only thing that saved us. How are we looking over here? Aziz is doing a good job, I think that is. Is this Aziz? No, it's Greenland. Good job, Kraft. Oh, that was warp. That was scary. Corgi, we out in North America a long time ago. Least priority of anything, any place we go. It's great to win it, but if we win it because we send too many players over there, it's not worth it. Like, we go North America just as a delaying action so they don't immediately capture it and then have a base to attack us. Our priority always is Asia, Africa. If we lose North America, but we gain Asia and Africa, then we're going to win the game, regardless. Even if they get every other continent besides Asia, Africa, if we get Asia, Africa, we're going to win. Least priority? No. Least priority is North America, because South America is not a priority. It is the antithesis of a priority. We have never lost a game where they gain South America. That is just the nature of it being such a weak continent in the world game. To be honest, more people should have played in Africa. No, more people should have played back in Asia. Once we have this base and are able to push out, that's when we become unstoppable. But if we're slowed down in timing because there's not enough people back here and we have to fight down a bunch of hard players on the enemy team, GG's, brother, that's when we lose. This game could have been lost. Fortunately for us, Aziz was over here and Greenland was over here. So two very, very experienced players, but things were looking very shady there. And these three guys not full sending or full donating is what saved us. Yeah, if we take more than 2 or 3 minutes to take Asia, those are the games we're likely to lose. We only win those games with Herculean effort from other players. But when we don't have Asia within 2 to 3 minutes, the chances of us losing go up exponentially. Where's ABBA and Maverick? Probably working, brother. Same for Europe. Just Russia. I mean, I count this as Asia. Like, I count like this as being the priority. Like this part, not so much. Like Bills is kind of probably the most forward Western person that we really need. Like Middle East should honestly be a dead zone for us, where we can then collapse on later. GG's, boys. Incognito was ABBA? Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. He is here. He's just incognito. Ragebird, I'm going to give you a little bit of advice. If you're bored, you don't have to announce it. You can just leave. Let's say we were friends and I'm hanging out in your house and we're playing games together and I just go, I'm bored. I'm bored of hanging out with you. Kind of rude, right? You don't have to say it. You can just go. You don't have to be here. I'm not holding your family at gunpoint. That's only Zero Winter's family, and that's a special condition. But don't go into any streamer's stream and be like, I'm bored. Like, okay, go. Who remembers the Drew clan? Here's a better question. Who remembers the Grave clan? I played some games for Grave. That was crazy. People get on us for having like 30 members. Grave would be like, there's a 512 person cap. Grave would take up 400 slots. Absolute domination. Games would last like a minute and 30 seconds. Let me through. Let's go. Yeah. No, I almost had more expansion. No. No, I'm stuck. Dang it. Oh well, that's okay. There's mostly bots over here anyways. I would say something, but he has my family hostage, so never mind. Yeah. You shut up about that. Talk about a wild, not the onion headline if that was ever true. Bro, remember when we and OGs were rivals and they spawned bots when we became first place on the leaderboard? I'm gonna be honest, it wasn't exclusively them, but to say they didn't do it, I think is an over exaggeration. Like, I don't think it was directed from their leadership, but I think someone took it upon themselves to do it. I think we all have a better relationship together now than we did before, and I think a lot of that just has to do with the fact that we have just isolated ourselves from them. Like, I think both communities spend a lot of time focusing on each other instead of just playing the game. Imagine that's what a new person hears when they come into a stream. Yeah, it's just like the things they don't like about me is that, streamer gets more attention and such. I'm not doing it to crush them. I'm just doing it because it's job. And their reasoning of like, you have too many players is like, I agree. And I've talked to the developer about it, and he doesn't want to change it. So there's not a lot we can do. So now, granted, there are a few people in OG that took it way too far. And but to OG's credit, they were removed. But I don't have any beef against OG other than the fact that I just want to exist in a space that they also want to exist in. So hopefully we can just let that be. People are going to hate me regardless. It's fair. Nobody's ever going to like you 100%. To their credit, apparently we also botted them, which was very unfortunate and highly frowned upon. Frowned upon is probably too soft of a term. It was really disappointing. That was a bad day for me. Full sending is basically like saying I can't save those who want to be saved. I mean, when you full send, it's just kind of like, all right, I lose. I'm going to try and take you down with me. When you full send on a team, though, but what that means for your team is that I'm so hard focused. I've mentally lost the warfare where I've lost all focus on being a team player. And I care more about hurting the person that hurt me than I do my teammates. Full sending never helps your team. Never. Never. Maverick! Where are you today? Full sending always hurts your team? 100%, yeah. San Diego? Not a bad place to be. Got the Gaslight District. Got the beaches, the warm beaches. GG's, boys. There's a really famous hotel in San Diego called the Hotel San Coronado that I got to stay at once when I was a child because my dad worked at the hotel management company for them, and he was doing an audit, and he brought us with him. It was like, you recognize as a child, but like, this place too fancy for us. Like, breakfast was like $60, and I got like freaking eggs and toast. It wasn't anything special, but it was $60, and this was in like the 90s. All right, let's do Africa. Corgi, I've ridden to third place in all clans. What am I now? My count. I am 600. Let's go. Almost broke the 600 mark. Huge. Africa. Shizy, good to see you. It's been a minute. Hope you're doing well. W600. I'm happy with it. I've fallen 3 places to 1,007th. Oh, disgusting craft. Are you even a gamer? I wonder who's in 5th. That's the sad thing, is you don't get to see the leaderboard of people around you. Because it would be cool to see like the top 10 of that leaderboard, or the top 50 even. Corgi, what's your reaction of people who have weird names in Territorial? Do you mean weird or offensive? Let's clarify that one really quickly. Like, what is your definition of weird? Is Joe Biden weird for you? Both? Weird's fine. Offensive is just kind of like, it makes me upset at the game developer that he won't censor that kind of stuff. It's mind blowing. He just doesn't recognize the hatred associated with that. It makes me angry at him. For the person, I just kind of look down upon and just be like, man, that person doesn't possess empathy. He never developed that skill, and that makes me sad for him. All right, how are we doing? I mean, we've gotten so much of the backlines already. These guys can work together. I mean, yeah, the three of you should honestly just be going. There's no reason to hold on. The four of you, excuse me. I forgot Joker was even there. Because the only other threat on the board is Muhammad, but Poop Scooper's got double his troops. And we really don't need to be saving up for donations anywhere. Everywhere, I think we have more troops than they do. This region may be the only exception. But like Orland, Bills, you're free to attack. Here, Tomato, I'll give you some extra troops. You're kind of the only exception to the rule where your neighbors might outweigh you in terms of troop size. But now you got 1 million and you're at red interest. Yeah. Greenland, who are you attacking? Are you going up north? Is that you? What's going on? You must have just gotten kicked off. Imagine someone saying you pears on pizza is a good idea with a straight face. I don't know about pears, but I had a pizza recently with nectarines on it, and it was like it was the best pizza I've ever had in my life. Like, hands down, no joke. It shocked me too. I never thought to put nectarines on pizza, but it was a worthwhile pizza, and it was fantastic. 1,000 Ways to Die in Italy. I don't know. I feel like Italians might put nectarines on their pizza. It doesn't sound bad. I've never tried it. 100% try it. It's so good. I would not lie to you on this way. Now, obviously, you don't bake the nectarines with the pizza all the way. GG. What if I do bake them? Then they'll dry out. And then you'll just be eating like the husk of a nectarine. And it'll taste gross. Fresh or tinned? Fresh. Fresh. 100% fresh. I wouldn't do tinned. At all. I mean, tinned anything doesn't taste as good as fresh. GG's. I'll get Kevin on here one day and he'll explain his nectarine pizza. It was so good. It was so good. Like, he really puts, he's a baker. So he'll tell you all about the crust and everything, which is like, yeah, the crust was good, but the nectarines though were really good. Here, let's do Middle East. Did anyone watch House of the Dragon last night? Any House of the Dragon watchers here? Hey, Abagalula with the $5 donation. Nikes or Adidas? Here's the thing. I've owned Nike shoes. I've never owned Adidas. But to be quite frank with you, I used Nikes as a running shoe, and I didn't think they were very good. If my preferred shoe brand, especially if you're wanting to run, is Brooks. I think Brooks are the best running shoe. Now, they don't look as stylish for sure, but I've never really bought shoes for style. I think I actually own a pair of Nikes, but I got them at a discount store, so I don't know if that counts. I think Adidas at this point has cooler branding. Nike's kind of really trying to position themselves as like as a sport shoe, but at the same time, they don't have really the quality that you would expect from the price tag. You pay a lot for the Nike brand, and I don't think you get a lot out of it. Corgi, if running shoes you need money for Nike, they have bad cheap but best expensive. No. First off, if you're gonna get into running, you should go to a running store that specifically sells shoes for running. Number one, they'll have shoes that are actually designed for it and they test it out. Number two, those stores will be like, have you run on a treadmill for a little bit and measure your like gait and landing and stuff, because everyone's foot lands a little bit differently, and then they'll recommend shoes for that, and that will take out so much pain and blisters from running and allow you to just run at better speeds more comfortably. For me, it was Brooks. Brooks was a great brand. I would buy a pair of shoes, run in them for like 6 months to a year, and then go back to that store and buy another pair of Brooks. Because that was just the best shoe for me. The best shoe for you might be a Nike. But when you're talking about like a cheap Nike versus an expensive Nike, yeah. I'm sure the quality goes up, but at the same time, a cheap Nike is still like $100. Where like my Brooks were like 120 and were fantastic. Much better quality than I could get at the same price for a Nike. I typed that? No, I got what you're saying though, I think. Adidas is more comfortable to me. Yeah. I mean, it could just be better gait for you, but also if you're talking about just walking shoes, you know, you also walk differently than you run. But if you're a runner, I would look at Brooks. If you're given two shoes and be like this one or this one of them is Brooks, I would say look at Brooks. They hold up really well. Yeah. Has anyone tried wearing men blade type shoes? It's shoes with what looks like blades underneath it. Are you talking about a hockey shoe? A skate, if you will. Is this man describing to us skates? Ice skates, if you will. GG's. People who love cooking are always looking forward to using new ingredients. Yeah, you push the envelope. You try something new. It doesn't work out. You still have the fun experience of learning. Now we got 2 minutes for contest. We'll wait for. Oh, this is the 30. Here, let's do Middle East. We'll do Civil War at 12:30. What's up, Dennis? How are you? 700 subs away from 30K. Are we really? I haven't checked in a minute. Yeah, we're getting there. That's exciting. What country for Domination today? No Domination today. Today is Membership Monday. We do anything special for 30K? Yeah, we're doing a Domination Corgi Cup. I think what we'll do is we'll do like a best of 3. Limit the top 10 countries, but a best of 3. Maybe 2. Maybe 2. I don't know. I don't know how long the games are going to take though. Maybe we'll do best of 3, but we'll set a time limit on it. So the games don't go like 5 hours each. I think that sounds a little bit more reasonable than just giving uncapped games. Because first off, I don't want to commentate for 15 hours. That seems miserable. I'm not good at domination. I mean, here's the thing. You could just get in like with a good alliance and get all the way. Like maybe you don't win, but if it's a best of 3, maybe your placements are high enough that you still do win. Wait, so one of us takes a country from outside the top 10 and the person takes something outside the top 20, 19? I mean, if you're looking at it from a tournament style, yeah, some people are going to get better countries than others, but you're gonna build alliances, and obviously you're not going to let the person who has the best country just survive. You're going to want to take them down at some point. So by taking a better country, either you do really well with it right away, or you become an instant target. Yeah, you also, the reason we gotta limit the top 10 is you can't have a top 10 nation available and then just give it to Soniku and say that he's still not going to win the game outright. And I don't want to be like, everyone can go USA except for these players, because that's not fair either. San Marino definitely going to win. Whoever goes San Marino is immediately going to lose. I would not advise in a tournament fashion going a micro country and thinking it's going to work out, because someone's going to go as Italy and they're going to take you out before you can build a military. Fire duck, no. There we go. Whoever survives the longest wins. What we'll do is we'll be like, what we could do, let's get some thoughts on this for a domination tournament, is we'll take, like, let's say you start off as Italy. You start off as like the 10th best GDP. We'll take your starting GDP and what your ending GDP is, and the difference will be the points you get in that game. What do we think about that? Because then you can't just be the biggest country and stay around. There's more incentive to go as a smaller country. That sounds cool. I mean, I think it'll prevent a lot of like, because if you're like really good player, you're gonna recognize it's easier to go up from like 50 to 30 than it is from 10 to 6. So there's more incentive to go as smaller countries. The only thing I'm worried about is someone games it and they start off as like 186 and then they jump up to like 100. But even so, that's a challenge. It's an interesting thought. I'm going to play around with it. Domination does not work on a Chromebook? Are you kidding me? Is that a real thing? Why is Apple so incompatible with games? Someone could be like Jamaica and take Guinea and Togo and jump up quite a few spots. Yeah. And it would be hard. The thing that would be hardest to recognize is in game. Unless you're keeping track of everyone's starting location, it'd be hard to see who's the target. So I don't think that would actually be a good idea. Chromebook is not Apple? Then it should work because Chrome uses Windows. That's true. I'm dumb. Excuse me. I think the starting and ending just placement, regardless of how many spots you join up, is probably the better way to go, because then you can, it's more easy to like recognize in game who's ahead of you and who you need to take down. Corgi, how good am I in stream? You're pretty good. You're like BC tier. And you may be thinking, just a B, just a C? Yeah, I mean, come on. We got a lot of really good players, so even being a B is good. What's your favorite map in Territorial? I've always been a fan of mountains. Cliffs. Those maps. The non-geographical ones I think are more fun because they change from game to game. So not only having to deal with different player bases every time, you're having to deal with a different map. That was a mistake, brother. That's someone who didn't do planning ahead and just was like, I'm going to full send. Like, okay. Not only have you lost, you have exposed a number of bots. I'll leave those two bots for those guys. So you see how like one player's like, I'm going to full send, just absolutely screwed over everybody over here. I wouldn't have gotten very big if he had just held. But because he tried to full send and try and take me out immediately, it slowed me down a little bit, but not enough to really do any damage. And then I just had access to all these bots, and now I'm the crown. I won't be the crown by the end of the game, because everyone did a really good job expanding. What's the member stream about? You have to be a member to find out. We do a secret ritual that we can't talk about with normies. You'll never know. You'll never know. That was quick. That was very quick. That was very quick. Everyone won their expansion phase. Not members can't know about our secret member ritual? True. This is true. We have a handshake and everything. You'll never know, though. Don't concern yourself. I think we could get through Europe really quickly. Yo, Corgi, who are the limited people in the S tier? Aziz. Pharaoh. I think I might limit it to those two. I was thinking about Banana, but Banana doesn't play a lot. No DJ? I might consider throwing DJ up there. Rob Drake with the 1 gifted membership. Thank you, Rob. Been a minute, brother. How are you? And Deadly Pines becomes a sponsor. Welcome, brother. Thank you for the sponsorship. Corgi, where would you rank me, even though I haven't played a lot on stream? Here's the thing. If you don't play a lot on stream, I can't rank you because I haven't played enough games with you. I can't just rank you off of like a sole performance. I don't think anybody would want that either. Oh, let's go. I'm in Ireland. But generally, like, if I haven't played like a month's worth of game with you, I don't know your skill enough to be able to be like, yeah, that's where you rank. Like, Bulls, I couldn't even, like, gun in my head, I couldn't even tell you who you are in game. I haven't played in stream yet? Well, there you go. Now I don't feel bad for not knowing who you are in game. Hey, Abagalula following up with another 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, brother. Make sure if you were just gifted membership by Rob or Abagalula, you make sure to say, thank you, sir. I shan't be outdone. Is that how you spell shan't? Is it shan't? What's the correct terminology? We need someone who speaks Old English. Is there anyone from Wales here? Actually, Welsh probably wouldn't help. All right. I can get over here. I'm not done. I just kind of looked at myself and be like, I'm done. Maverick with another 10 gifted memberships. Thank you, brother. Let the good times roll. Yeah. Abagalula with another 20 gifted memberships. Let's go. Big ups, big ups. Thanks for getting me all of England, by the way. Or the United Kingdom, I should say. GG Trident. Lord Ireland. Ended up working out. Are we going to do Among Us? I can't tell you. Or I can't tell the normies what we're going to do. We're going to do something fun, though. We'll talk about it in member stream, what we're going to do in member stream. Music very quiet today? I can turn it up a little bit. How would you rate me? 808? I'd put you in middle B. You have a lot of potential. There are times where your decision making could be improved upon. The situational awareness, but you are a skilled player. Enough to the point where if I'm looking for someone to donate in an area of need and I see you 808, I'm going to donate you. Corgi, has my ranking changed from last time? I feel like I put you in A. What tier am I? Fire Duck? You're C tier. Like, you're getting it, but you got room for improvement. What tier am I? CTV post? C tier. Same thing. Like, you're getting it, but you got some room for improvement. I don't say that negatively, like you're bad players. Like, you are getting the fundamentals. But there's still things like situational awareness and potentially a little bit more expansion phase that you could do better. What tier am I? G and G? I'm gonna be honest, I haven't played enough games with you to know. Hopefully I didn't get worse in my absence. I don't know about that, Pablo. You're good enough. I don't think even if you fell, you would still probably be in B tier. You were pretty good. What tier am I? Best? C tier. Remember, boys, we don't need the South. We need here, we need here. I'm currently alone up here. There we go. Get a little separation. What are the tiers? Just my ranking of players from my perspective. Completely subjective. Nothing to say I'm right or wrong, but just from my perspective, having seen you play. You could be playing a very well, great games, and I just don't see it. That's a possibility. Don't get me wrong. I'm not an omnipresence in the game. All right, Fake Aziz. We're going to need you to not throw. That's very devastating. Okay, you are throwing. Boys, I'm going to need some donations. When people kind of get the chance. Actually, no, I might be able to get this on my own. Yeah, I'm fine. Continue onwards. Okay. Fortunately, you're able to capture everything. How are we looking? We've got good areas. We just need better consolidation. East Timor, you should be working upwards into the bot rather than another player. Like, you got 3 people who can do the job without you. We got to get this done. So that this guy can donate and Palestine can focus downwards. And then you can focus downwards. How are we doing over here? Struggling a little bit, but Middle Franken and Kraft and Ahmed are 3 of our better players. So I have a lot of faith in them. And we have the crown. 50% of the board. That's great. We've got one person that like 5 people border. You're getting pulled into a trap, brother. Palestine, East Timor. You should be immediately going into Pembroke. This is kind of the moment of the game where you can take a little bit of a risk because we're going to have donations running in very shortly. But it's not a risk at all when it's like 5-on-1. Look how well this game works when we've secured the north, though. Don't things look so manageable? Pablo, your teammate is about to go down. We need your help over there. Forget about the small player. Go after the big player. Priority number one should always be protecting the back lines. Okay, that's fine over there. This is like the last trouble area we have. But this is a good one, guys. What does having green next to your name mean? It means you're a member. Someone gifted you a member. Go Fluffy? Fluffy's not here. Oh, you probably meant Furry. That would make more sense. Fluffy was a long time. He was actually a member of staff too at one point. He was a long time contributor of stream. I actually think he came and went before you came here. Really nice guy though. It's crazy to think about members in terms of eras, even though it's only been like a year of consistently streaming. But there are certain people that like were big contributors to the clan that just don't play anymore. And it's kind of weird to think about like, oh yeah, I knew that guy really well. Who do we donate? You just look at the board and see who needs donations. Who's in a fight right now? Who's best equipped to take out our biggest threat? Right now, doesn't matter. The game's over. We got this last little island to get, and I think we're done. GG's. All right, I will be right back. I'm just going to go to the bathroom real quick and get some water. Enjoy Chair Stream. You have been blessed. Okay. We are here. You get timed out for 30 minutes. It's your first time here, but you're obviously coming in trying to talk about politics in an incredibly divisive way, so that's not a warning. That's a big timeout. We don't talk about politics here, but when you come in with a question that's incredibly divisive and you know, that's a big timeout. Never allowed in any stream unless you're in like a political streamer's stream. Yeah. We got 5 minutes for a game. Let's do Caucasian real quick. You get a timeout. You get a timeout. I timed out one person. Like I'll warn people, but like when you're just egregiously trying to be like rude and decide, and I'm just gonna time you out for a little bit. Still get a second chance to come back and be a good person. I mean, I tolerate when Corgi talks about politics. I try not to talk about politics as much as policies. Like, I don't talk about politics in terms of like, oh, Joe Biden and stuff like this, or Trump and this. I'll just talk about like medical care. Even that though, there's certain things I won't talk about. I try not to talk about politics in general, but if someone asks me a question about like, what do you think about the American health system? Like, it sucks. It could be better. We pay a lot of money for not as good of care. Hey, Abagalula with the $20 donation. Well, time for some more timeouts. Yeah, that's some mods gone. Goodbye, mods. Craft, congratulations. You're one of them now. So see you in a minute. Maverick, you're also here. Zero Winter spoke up in a while. We'll get him. Suspiciously silent. There he is. Got him. Alright, enjoy our mod-free zone, everyone. The mods are gone. The lawlessness can commence. Who was submit? I think he's just literally submit. King of Pity, look up at our backlines. Zero Winter DM'd me to tell you wants a permanent ban. He's already been permanently banned. Granted, that was an accident. And then I banned his account telling me that he was accidentally banned because I thought it was a fake account. That was fun. How's Abba not mod yet? Because he's never asked. Believe it or not, some people just enjoy being a part of the stream without having ownership or responsibility in it. There we go. Pembroke, did you forget your tag the last game, or are you just playing for the challenge? Welcome back, Maverick. Welcome back. Oh my gosh. That was almost a disaster. It was a cascading effect. I moved my water bottle slightly, which then hit a meditation ball, which then almost knocked one of my 40k figurines off the table. Which would have shattered it. Corey, don't forget to change your profile picture. I know. It's a whole process at this point. All right, contest up. I'm trying to at least reach at least 100 within the Corgi clan. You definitely can. That's a very attainable goal. I'm trying to get second in TT. Furry was ahead of you, right? Furry was second? Or no, Furry was fourth. Who's second? Because Aziz is definitely first. Was it Middle Franken? No, it's fine, Arctic. He can talk about himself. No, Furry's in third, you're in fourth. Who's in second place? Probably DJ? It wouldn't surprise me. How do I get better at this game? Just play. If you're looking for more like direct feedback, play in Discord. The guys in Discord are easily amongst the best in the entire game and are always willing to help out new players. Middle Frank in a second? Oh, okay. Aziz and Middle Franken are good at advice? Yeah. Everyone says Aziz is like the nicest, friendliest guy and is always willing to help people. And I've been hearing that from the start, even before he was a member of staff. Stream is like a good way to get better at fundamentals, but in terms of like playing style, playing in a stream is completely different than playing just in a regular team game. Like the overarching strategies and how you approach it are going to be different. Like if you're just playing with 6 people, then obviously you guys don't all want to be bunched together. But because of the stream, we have so many people that we have to play together. We all to protect each other. Strength in numbers. Okay, where's there, guys? There, 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 and there. All good spots for us. Just make sure you win that. Else, one donation will slow them down tremendously. Now we gotta close off this area, which is gonna be a little bit tougher. Good warning shot, Mav. You'll think twice about attacking again. Whatever happened to Dan the Man? You mean the YouTube guy? I think he was taking a break. He came into stream and said he was taking a break. I don't think he's uploaded in a minute. Yeah, I would push for the rest of that. Don't worry about this because he's going to run into a wall. I would push for the rest of this land. You're going to be a lot stronger because of it. All right, where's the RU guy? North America, good. Down there, good. So we still have time to win Africa and Europe. Bills is coming over with a lot of troops. He's going to hold off everyone from going east And Blurry's in a good spot to do some disruption over here in the west. Now, Blurry, make sure to pay attention to these boats over here. Helping Australia? Australia's never a concern. Until it gets up here, that's why we don't prioritize Australia. So if you go in a spot we don't prioritize, which is Australia, Antarctica, or South America, know that you're not going to get help. Because we need the troops to go elsewhere to give us ourselves the best chance of winning. It's counterproductive to our goals. Our goals are Asia and Africa always. Now's the point where we start getting concerned. Good awareness, 808. I think you'll have enough troops. No, you got... All right. Can we get some donations to 808 in Southeast Asia? He's actually in India. Don't worry, brother. Don't panic. Don't panic. You're doing fine. Oh, see this? Hold up, hold the phone, brother. You're attacking for too much. You just play defense. Wait for others to come to help. Even if you don't succeed, others will be there shortly. Straight away. You got to keep going, brother. You got to keep going. No. Focus up north. Don't worry about south. Focus on going up north. We have to stop the bleeding over here. If you're a target, that's the best target we can have. Because you're the most able to take troops. Good. Way to shut that off. That was a great play. Oh, Disease lost that fight over there? He must have been attacked on two fronts. He was big enough to win that, and he had backup. But once you go in a spot we don't prioritize, that's kind of what we got to do. And make sure, boys, when we're donating, we're not donating to someone who doesn't have our tag because it costs us points in the long run. The only way this guy got big is if we were all donating to him. Make sure you check the name. You can right click on it to see who's that. But we don't want to donate to people not in our clan. And it's not like it's literally just because we get less points. It's not anything personal against him. Keep going, 808. You got a full, yeah, you got a full send on you. I have to head out for swimming lessons. Enjoy swimming lessons. I hope you learn to swim. GG's, boys. All right, let's do 5 minutes. Let's just do the daily or the weekly for travel. All All right, the weekly challenge. I like to go from Cameroon to Egypt while traveling along the coast. So the easiest possible way would probably be going this way. Through Libya. There's bigger countries over here, so I think it'll work out. That's the wrong way. Okay. So we need to go south. Okay, so we'll go Sudan. Then it's Eritrea. Then it's Djibouti. Then is it Somaliland? Does it count that? Yes. Then it's Somalia. Then is it Tanzania? No. We missed something. Is that Kenya? That's gotta be Kenya. Kenya. Mozambique. Does Mozambique directly connect to South Africa? I think it does. Yes. Okay. Namibia. Angola. DRC. Congo. Republic of the Congo. What's here? What's here? What's below Cameroon? I gotta phone a friend. Gabon? I was wanting to say Gambia. Gabon. And then what's this square country? Equatorial Guinea? Thank you. I did okay. Gabon got me. And so did Equatorial Guinea. It was my mistake going the wrong way. I can't believe that's faster than going Libya, Algeria, Morocco, Mauritania, Senegal, Guinea, Sierra Leone, Liberia, Ivory Coast. That surprised me. Yeah, GG. I mean, it was okay. It was okay. It was far from my best. But that's all right. Middle was first in all of Territorial points a week ago. Did I move up? Am I in the 500s? Let's go. 544. Huge. I'm the guy named Plastine? Do you mean Palestine? Did you misspell it here or is your name just Plastine? When we play multiplayer, I want to get like a server of once human together. And all of us play on the server together. Because it's free. So anyone who has a computer could play it. I think that could be fun. If we just roll up with like 30 people. Let me download it. It won't be today. But I think I'm going to say let's do that. That might be fun. Oh wait, why did I click on Asia? That's my bad. That's my bad. We're waiting for the contest. Do what? There's a game out there called Once Human. It's like a survival shooter zombie game. And it's free. So I think it'd be fun if we all just load into the same server and play together. Can we play Stumble Guys? We'll talk about it in the member stream. But again, we're voting on it, so asking me is useless. Is it like a website game? It is a Steam game. So it's not like a mobile game you could play too. I played before. Do you like it, Rainbow? I have not played it and don't know anything about it. The problem is this game accumulates a large mobile audience, but in reality, there's not a lot of mobile games that are also on PC. Kahoot? No. Kahoot, for me, to be able to host you guys, would cost $300. We ain't a Kahoot channel. What's the game? It's called Once Human, is what we're talking about. Could use help back here. Good. Stay there. Okay, I'm not the biggest fan of my spot. Probably should have gone a little bit more east, but that's okay. I really hope you win, JS1. Nope, you're not doing well. You gotta expand, brother. Hey, Omar, thank you for subscribing. All right, I'm getting bullied a little bit, but I think it's a better priority for you guys to focus on these big targets, and I'll keep this guy at bay. So Xander, Joe, start working on this guy. K-Dub, start working on this guy. Forget about the guy with 20,000. Fight the guy who's got a lot of land, who's not a threat now, but will be a threat. No. No name, you go after that guy. I'll take care of this guy. There we go. That's huge. I'm going to prioritize this guy because he's got more land. And they're both on the back lines. Yeah, no worries, brother. We'll get there in a second. Let's just finish off this guy. And now we'll go here. You go there. Let's go together. Yes. Let's go. We got the corner really quickly. We got 50% of the land. Things are looking really good for us. Very consolidated presence. Got a presence down there in Africa. Mostly just Hero Winter and Dire Elephant, BRZ, and Twink, but that's okay. Oh, King of Pity's there too. Oh, go get him, King of Pity. How are we looking over here? Not the best. I mean, that's closed off. We don't have a ton of troops. We just need to connect with Vol. But we've got Bills, Furry, Incognito, and BBQ. Potentially do that. So I think throwing a little bit of troops in the King of Pity will just shut down anyone's chances of taking Africa. Especially with that full send. That's very big. Things still looking good. This is a concerning boat. Who's here? Trix? Trix should be able to stop that boat. I don't know where he is. Or how many troops he has. Yeah, good call. Where's Trix? Where's his name? Mystery Man. Alright, we linked up with Vol. That's good. King of Pity's one over here. Game's ours. We limited all damage, and we're able to push on all fronts. That's perfect. Why does Nightbot say to subscribe when we need to subscribe to chat? Believe it or not, there are people who watch the stream who don't chat and aren't subscribed. So it's encouraging them. Like, hey, you're new here, huh? You're watching the stream? Have you ever thought about subscribing? That's what Nightbot's there for. We only need like 7 people to win Africa? Yeah. And even if we don't win, just contesting that stops every team from being able to contend with us because there's no room for them to consolidate and form a back line. It's the easiest way to win is contending in Africa and focusing in northern Russia. Oh, is Trix up here? Oh, you dirty dog. Trident's full song on me was definitely personal. I don't think so. Trident, I don't think would play this many games against us and also be a member of our community if he actually hated anybody in the community. You Iceland? That's my thought. 0 and 2. You Iceland. And we didn't get Ireland. We got Iceland, but not Ireland. You gross. So gross. Disgusting. Or you don't know Trident too well? I know enough to play about. I've played enough games to know that he's a good sport. He gives the claps a good sportsmanship every time he loses. So, I say in my book, that's enough. He hasn't been banned out of Discord, so he's not saying wild things either. So, what's your argument for him not being a good guy? I saw Furry get full boated by Trident. Every time I've seen Trident, he full sends somebody that's not on our not in the clan. So I don't think that argument holds too much weight because he full sent you once. You guys could have a rivalry, but like I would be more inclined to say it's a friendly rivalry than anything else. But anyways, let's go Scandinavia. Let's get some Scandinavia in our lives, boys. Teams battle today? Don't worry, we'll do we do need to do a free-for-all right now. You're right. We'll do one after this. I got lost in what time it was. Hi, Corgi team. What's up, D&D? How are you? Do you play D&D? This is the real question. Hey. There we go. LOL. Shame this guy's in the way. There's some lovely bots I would love to get into, but it's fine. I'm the biggest person in our area, so I have a little bit of responsibility to not throw my troops away. / throw the game for everybody around me. So we'll just hate this out. There's a Wild Winter member. Yeah, he's just playing the antagonist in this one. Just for a little bit of a challenge. Spice things up. I got one more in me, then I gotta hop in a meeting. Oh, the joys of the corporate world. It's like the places you'll go, but you don't go anywhere to a meeting, except to a meeting that could have been an email. Half my day, I always hated, like, I always had a meeting at like 10 a.m., which was the worst time for a meeting because it's like, hey, you have enough time to get invested in starting work, but not enough time to get seriously devoted to any task before you're immediately stopped to do a stand-up that is literally just a set of announcements that could be an email that someone could type out. That I then could ignore because the announcements were never valuable to me. The only announcement I would ever need is if it's someone's birthday, so I know not to go out to lunch and rudely not, like, sing them happy birthday. Dang it. I lost the crown to Blurry. Good job, Blurry. Twink. There you go. Ban Zero for abandoning me. I got you. Thank you for the $2 donation. Get him out of here. He's dead to us. He's dead to us both, Abba. He abandoned you. See you in a minute, Zero. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. I don't know what happened. Where was Zero Winter? How did he abandon you? Okay, let's watch him abandon Abagalula. Oh, he full sent and abandoned you? Yeah, that's fair. You did pretty well there, Abba, but we're squandered. All right, let's do a civil war. Take out your tags. Make sure to take out your tag. Step one. Take out your tag. Take out your tag. Everyone takes out your tag. Hey, did you hear me? Take out your tag. Step 2. Take out your tag. Step 3. Menu. Settings. Lobby 2. Save and close. Close. Multiplayer. Can you say that one more time? Yeah, make sure to take out your tag. Step 4. Take out your tag. Step 4. Confirm in this moment of lull that you have your tag removed. Step 5, also confirm your tag is still off. Let me do step 4 and 5. 4, 5, it's off. Okay, good. I'm ready to rumble. Guys, I think we have to take off our tags. True. Just a thought, take off your tag? Yeah, good call. Good call. All right, let's do Africa. This is the perfect map for us to do. As long as everyone has their tags removed. Abo, you have failed your assignment. Three of you have failed steps 1, 2, 4, and 5. Who are the shameful beings? Who is the shamer who left the Corgi tag on? Unfazed. Boo! Boo unfazed! He's on my team. Frick. All right, good luck, everyone. Here comes the real test. Oh, freaking person on the yellow team spawned there as well. That's unfortunate that you're there. Because there's already going to be a battle against the magenta team. But the fact that you moved down there is going to make it harder for me to win. How dare you? How dare you make it slightly harder for me to win? Oh, of course I'm next to Aziz too. This is great. This is fantastic news. We love to see this. Nice try, Aziz. I saw the bot first. Yeah, good call. I got caught in a position where there's so many bots that could only attack me. Slow me down a little bit. I'll still try and buy time for my team. You are actively working against your own interests, though. I'll say that. Man down. Man down. Just gotta buy as much time as possible. We got Downfall, Greenland, and Middle Franken, and Blurry. This could be a corner. They got a lot of work to get to a corner, and Trix and Zero Winter in the way. Oh, Cuties over there too? That's going to be rough. I don't think our team's in a great spot. Whenever I'm on a team, we rarely get a corner. Because people either wait for me to put down a spot, or remove if I move. And surrender a good spot. Yeah, Shamir, you got exposed. I did my part. I held out for as long as I could. All right, blue team's winning, though. They captured the south. They're going to be a real threat. This is probably going to be this is probably who's right now positioned to win 100%. If everyone keeps fighting each other, blue team could easily roll through. Just because they have such a power base, they already have the crown over here. Everyone here is a donate, minus bills, and submit. Ooh, that's a big full sin. That changes the power dynamic pretty heavily. But green team suffers from the same thing that black team does. You're in the middle. Makes it really difficult. Now, Trident won the last time we did this civil war in Africa. From essentially the same spot. I don't know if he'll be able to repeat it, though. Kraft has entered into quite the challenge for himself as taking out Zero Winter here in the corner. The Scion team's only hope is Zero Winter, so he's not going to give up lightly. And he doesn't have a lot of help to do that. Meanwhile, Trident's over here, continuing strength. Greenland could switch to Trident at some point to help out Downfall, but then that just leaves Zero Winter to continue going into him. It's going to be tough. And all while this is happening, Blue's just continuously grabbing more and more strength. They're a scary force. The rest of my team's literally randos I've never seen before. Dogecoin's been here. MMC's been here. Emperor's been here. Now, does Greenland switch target to help fight down the green player, or does he continue Zero Winter? I think he's going to try and finish off Zero Winter. Undertaker's left and become a bot. That's a wild card. How did red get deleted? I didn't even see red. I don't even remember seeing a single red player in contention. That happens sometimes. I think red tried to challenge down here and got absorbed by blue. Greenland is in second place. This is still fightable, but I mean, this guy's got to buy, Middle Franken's got to buy as much time as possible. If you're downfall, you got to be thinking about grabbing this bot's land. But the moment you do, there's two players that are better positioned to grab it than you are. It's going to be tough. Greenland's immediately going down to help fight. Not a bad call. But right now, there's no other team's champion that could help. Blue's starting to run away with it. Because Trident can't help. He doesn't have a border. He'd have to fight through this magenta guy to get down there. Or try and donate to his teammate. Greenland's now getting attacked, though. I think we're running into a matter of timing. And I don't think there's anyone that can really take... Trident's got to get down there to help Greenland, though. Because Submit's got 9 million and only gaining. Downfall's getting in the game, though. He has enough troops to take out Bills, potentially with Orland, and help join the fight. I mean, it's not over yet, but we're on the hinge of it being over. Submit's pushing Trident back because he knows if Blurry continues to keep attacking, there's a chance that Trident can get cut off. Trident's attacking Blurry for that exact reason, to open up the gate and give himself a little bit better chance of winning. Is this Abba over here? That is Abba. Oh, I thought he was fighting Bills over here too. But yeah, getting Abba out of the way is pretty clutch. Because now, Submit doesn't really have a donation base. Downfall is doing a good job of coming back. But Trident's not helping Greenland out. I mean, it's anyone's game. Black is obviously not positioned well. Downfall is our best player right now. Taking out another player on the green team is going to make it really tough for Trident to win it. So we'll see if he reacts to that. No, he's trying to push out Downfall. But Downfall is able to get back here. There's a lot of land he can grab, which Submit realizes. The board has very much equalized. Abba, little exposed now. Gonna be an interesting one. Oh, Trident's going after Black. Honestly, wasn't fully expecting that, to be quite frank with you. That seems a little bit of a shocker. I don't know. If I was Trident, I'd probably be continuing to go after Submit for a while because you'd have the black team's buy-in, where now you don't. And Submit really, I mean, his thing is he could kick off Downfall, but will Downfall and him be enough to take out Trident and Orland in the time that takes? I don't think so. Because now if you're Downfall, you've got Greenland, who's so weakened that is essentially he's there, but he's not gonna be able to do a lot. And if you are on the black team, do you need to even be involved in this fight right now? I think Downfall made the right decision of going after somebody who could give him a little bit more land and letting these two fight it out. Greenland's doing a good job of just not making a peep right now. He knows he doesn't need to be involved in this moment. Not yet, at least. Downfall's taking a bit of a risk, though, that he's going to be able to take out Orland before Furry gets to the point where he's no longer able to help. Ooh, good move over here. I think you're going to have to turn on blue here shortly because the power balance is between these two is so out of whack that Submit's about to win the game. Greenland sees it. Downfall's got to join too. Yeah, he does. Did they wait too long is the question, though. Because if the black team waited too long to turn on blue, blue could still win this. 41% and red interest above red interest is going to be a challenge. He's down to 40, though. So it's not quite over yet. And this all hinges on the fact that Trident's going to counterattack with black. Submit's best option might be focusing Downfall, because if Downfall gets kicked off here, he doesn't have an easy way back. And I think that's exactly what he's doing. He's focusing Downfall, so he only has to fight Greenland and Trident. Downfall doing his best to kind of hold, but he's almost off. I think he has this island, though. No, that's Orland that has that island. Now, Downfall could turn into a straight donator for Greenland. But while this is happening, Orland's been grabbing land down here instead of fighting. A smart move on his part. Oh, blue got that island. That's a rough one. I think at this point, EU can either just be full, like, distract with boating, or he could start fully investing in Greenland. The power dynamic shifted a little bit. He's getting back in the fight. Submit does not stop that boat. I'm not sure if he wasn't watching it or what was going on there. That's a huge blow. Because now the powers are basically equal. And Submit's about to be alone as Orland wraps up his last ally. A good move on Orland's part. Greenland saw it too, tried to boat down there, didn't get there in time. Orland's done a really good job of knowing his teammate can survive, knowing the other team's going to help fight blue, and grabbing land. And now we're at the point where Greenland, surprisingly, is about to become the crown. There's Greenland as the crown. Now, Trident does still have a border over here with Greenland, so he can still turn on him. And Greenland knows that. He's trying to kick off Trident right now. He's turned on Trident. Orland's still attacking Submit, which puts Trident in an awkward situation. Does he help his teammate fight blue, go after Downfall, or try and defend against Greenland, knocking him off? Oh, one more attack, Greenland, and you're in the money. That's a really good position for Greenland now. Trident only has Downfall or Submit to attack. He can boat over, but Greenland's a pretty experienced player. That can definitely stop those boats from happening. It's a tough position for Black to be in, because if Trident keeps going over here, he still has a teammate. Green still has a teammate that can help take out Submit. So the fact that these two are fighting and these two are able to focus over here, it won't take a lot of time to really neuter Downfall, if not fully take him out. And because Black doesn't have a border on Green, they're going to be safe to attack Submit, and Greenland's going to be kind of stuck. He's not going to be able to help. Green now turning the tables 40%. And Downfall's Downfall. Greenland able to get in to help fight down Orland. At least he's contending with one player on the green team. Blue's turning on Green as well. They kind of both recognize, even though Greenland's number one, Green's still the threat. Just based off board percentage. Now, it does put Greenland in an awkward spot where now he touches everybody but Trident. But still, Greenland versus Orland's a good matchup. It just depends on how long these two go against each other. Now, if you're racing Submit versus Trident, Greenland versus Orland, you want to be Greenland. Because you're going to quickly be able to grab more land, win your fight, and decide something else faster than Submit is. Now, it doesn't mean Submit can't grab this land too. And Greenland does, in fact, start to turn on Submit. Which puts Greenland in such a good spot. Orland's neutered and can't do anything. Trident has no way of attacking him other than these boats up north. It's a good boating mechanic. Greenland should knock those off. And he does. He waited for the second boat to land so his attack could get both at once. Submit wisely attacked at that time and took the crown back for himself and has a 20,000 pixel advantage. Good boating on Greenland's part. Now the boat path is going to be a lot longer. Submit, though, with 42% is looking pretty good. Don't count Bills yet. Bills isn't in this. Oh, he is. He's blue. Go Bills. Nah, botted tried. It's going to win. I don't know, man. Whose boat's bigger? Oh, they just pass each other. He stops that boat. That boat didn't land, though! Oh, he does. Okay, knock that off, and it's a harder boat path. But at the same time, Submit's just taking advantage of all this drama. I don't even know if you need this island to play boat defense. No, Bills is alive, my sworn enemy. What did Bills do to you? Green's both going into Submit, so is Greenland. This is the test of resolve right here. Who's going to blink first? Greenland's trying to gain more land without pushing towards Trident. But Submit's attacking him every single time. Which is going to equalize out the power of balance again. It's going to be tough. He's run out of real boats to send unless he goes along the coast here. And Trident's once again pushing for islands, which Greenland wasn't paying attention to. It was a good moment. Good boat from Greenland. Blocks that island again. And you can see Greenland's getting dragged back down to where Green is. Trident now boating along the coast up north to get a better border with Greenland. That can't be stopped. Real question, are they fighting over an island when Submit's about to win? He's not. When you look at board percentage, they know that when you're with skill players in an endgame, you know neither person's going to give up the crown. So Trident's just giving himself the best option, so when it's time to turn and fight Greenland, he can. Because Trident, even though he has less numbers than these guys, has a teammate. Combined numbers, 42%. Is this Trident? That's Orland. Alright, so you eliminate another player on the green from being able to attack you. Submit, ignoring this fight and going after Orland, neutering him once again, not a bad call. So Trident has to react to that, because he's not going to be able to win without his teammate. But he himself is getting attacked. A rough spot to be in. Submit pushes into Orland again. Getting out Orland is pretty clutch if you're submit. Yeah, Orland's out of this one. Now it's a three-man race. Trident turns on submit. Greenland gets the crown back. Trident again going into submit. Stalemate? No. Stalemate's only if it's voted upon. And that we don't do stalemates in Civil Wars. It's the most boring, anticlimactic way to win the game. And you don't even technically win. Oh, there's Trident turning on Greenland once again. Ladies and gentlemen, we might have another 40-minute game. 45-minute game again. Yeah. That's why we only do one Civil War. It's going to be a tough one. Just rotating blows? Yeah, it's going to be rotating blows until... That's what I was saying earlier. It's a test of resolve. Someone has to blink. Trident's in a losing position. He has the crown. He's only in a losing position if Greenland fulls in. Because Submit would get more land. So Submit might know that and continue to keep pushing into Greenland. He's got a boat over, though, just to secure it. I want to vote. Trident starts to turn on Greenland. Or submit. Yeah, you gotta keep an eye on when people start randomly not attacking, saving up numbers. They're, ready to attack. Now, skilled players will bluff that a lot. Save up really big and then attack again. Be like, no, we're still doing this. But just so they can pull this move of being like, I have more troops than you, I'm going to attack. Now becomes a question. Submit's going to get the land. But Trident could, if Greenland doesn't full send, make it so Greenland only has one person to attack. Big attack on Trident. Yeah. It's going to be a rough one because Submit's still trying to go after land, but he's losing the battle against Trident to begin with, so Greenland shouldn't be a priority now. It doesn't have to happen now. You've already secured the land. You just need to fight against Trident. And Trident's opening up his lead here. Oh, Submit. No, that's a foolish mistake going after more land. You don't have the troops to hold it. And you've eliminated Greenland from helping. That's a bad move. Trident now with 52% all but won this game. And it comes down to one mistake. Good job, Trident. Well done. Well done. That's GG's. That's GG's. We'll count Trident as our victor here. And we'll move on. Alright, let's go back to Lobby 1. Add your tags back. Good game. That was a good game. And then chair stream once again. I'll be right back. Chair stream over. All right, this is going to be our last contest of the day, so we'll wait these 3 minutes. Ban Kane? Why ban Kane? Is it just because you two are rivals now? Mr. Chair already? Shut up, Chris. Hurt my feelings. Chris Mitchell trademark. Why quit? Greenland had borders on Trident. By the time Greenland, Submit had taken too much land from Greenland for him to be effective as a partner. That's just something you kind of recognize when you play enough of the game. It's not like a spoken rule, but Greenland had been whittled down to 2 million land. And Trident could have done one attack to finish off Greenland to prevent him from being able to border, so the game was done. When is member stream? After this. Ban 0 winner, by the way? Why? There's no reason to ban 0 winner. I'll chair you. Nice. Timeout 0 for winning the chair band. Oh, that's why we hate 0 winter. All right, that's the £2 donation. That unlocks the secret spell. Goodbye, 0 winter. You have been banished. Banished to the Shadow Realm. Also, Grishma, thank you for subscribing. Any last words there, Winter? He's already been removed. Get him out of here. I agree. His heretical stance can no longer be tolerated. Infinite Summer's better. He's not mean to chair. True. This is true. Chair haters will not be tolerated. True, true. This is true. Why do you want me banned? Did you say something bad about the chair? The one and only channel sponsorship? All right, 1 minute to go, boys. Let's lock it in. We have to win this for chair. But if I donate, can we ban the chair and make Corgi stand? Yes. That is possible. We'll put the chair in timeout. All right, contest up. Let's go, boys. Everyone donate to charity. I am charity. I make minimum wage, brother. I am charity. Ban the chair? Frick. Well, thank you for the $2 donation, John. All right, chair's got to go in timeout, guys. Ugh. Ugh. Get out of here, you stinking chair. But guess what? I have old chair. Oh, it's so less comfortable. Oh, no. Old chair. Bad chair. Now I understand why I have back pain. I'm literally leaning to the side like this in this chair. Oh, it's so broken. I'm literally so leaned over. I'm at such an angle right now. Stay. Stay. Good. You always want to like move, but you know, like if you're right on top of somebody, you both have the same idea of like, I'll move. And then you both move and then the spot's gone. Fortunately for us, we're going to be fine. Yeah. Knock him down. We continue. Can I give a warning shot? I can. Just to let you know I'm here. Aziz, you went against us in a contest? What the frick? You monster. I'm behind the chair. Don't worry, I will at the end. No, it's funny. Don't feel bad. Okay, now I think it's the point where we need to slow down. Yeah, you guys got to keep in mind when you're attacking downwards. That's why I stopped. Is you got to keep in mind of what happens next. Who am I touching next? How many people and how many troops? There's a nice full send. That's great. That puts Kane in contention to help with the real trident. Now where's OG? Down there? Okay. We just gotta keep pushing. How we doing? We're doing all right. We need more focus over there. Don't worry about us over here. We got this. But we need to start putting a hard focus on Africa. Me, Duckburger, and Kane don't need donations anymore. Start donating to Africa. Keep an eye out, but we gotta focus over here. Oh, German Empire's falling. Bills, just keep an eye out. You're gonna be the only one that can deal with it. Duckburg, get ready too. Oh wait, that's your boat. Army, start saving. Yeah, Duckburg, just boat over. Good call. Hey guys, and by the way, it's all fun and games to go against us in regular games, but when we're doing a contest, you shouldn't do that. So Aziz and someone, don't do that again. Like, more than happy if you want a challenge to go against us in a regular game, but please don't go against us in a challenge. There's no need for us to fight our clan members in a contest. I think if Trix can take the land, we win. I mean, he is our best chance of winning. But Middle Franken has to hold out for as long as possible. Middle Franken, don't advance, just hold. Unless you get a good opportunity. Okay, we got to clear out this. Kane, get in there. Kane, yeah. All right, this is an all hands on deck moment. We got to get donations to Kane. Oh, frick. It's getting bad. I've unfortunately had to expose. Trix, stop moving. Start donating. Stop fighting. We need your troops over here. We're about to lose the entire game. We need you to stop moving. Stop attacking. Donate. All hands on deck means everybody, guys. Not just whoever it's convenient for. Shamir, did you full donate or full attack? Do you understand how much that hurts the team when we do that, guys? Cutie, same story with you. Look at how much land he's going to get because people were full donating. There's never a crisis. We need to full donate, guys. Kane, you over attacked. Duckburg, stop going after land. Stop going after land. You're about to border him again and you're at a weakened state because you sent such big boats out. Up north, brother. Up north. Look up north. Guys, please stop donating, full donating, and full sending. Every problem we have right now is because people are over donating. It's put us in such a bad position. Like, this is a very losable game because people were full donating and you let them in. You're not even putting up a resistance. You are working against us actively on the team when we have to start dealing with problems like this. We're literally losing because 4 people full donated up here. And over here. Tricks. Solve a lot of our problems and attack upwards. Like, I know you're fighting. They're distracting you from what you need to do. Fight this guy down. Protect our back lines. Fight him down so that we can all help you. Arcadia, attack, attack, attack with your crown. Help him out. Tricks let me die, then you didn't do your job. Simple as that. If you're dead, you didn't do your job. And if you did do your job and you're dead, then you did your job. There's nothing to worry about. The team is bigger than any one person. We need to shore up Alaska. There's nothing or Asia. There's nothing we can do. There's nothing that gets me more mad than losing a game because our own teammates went against us in a contest. Like you gave points to OG. Good job. I'm really proud of you, Aziz and someone. Great job, guys. Replay when we lost? No. All right. That's going to do it for the regular stream. We're going to move on to member stream. So I'm going to end the stream and then restart it.